Welcome back, everybody, to the Detour podcast. Yeah, man. How you doing?
Good. Another day, another dollar.
Right on. So as you guys are seeing this, I am currently gone in Australia, which explains why they've been kind of shorter. But because I haven't seen you in a week from last recording, how's your week been?
It's good. I had my official birthday 2 days ago.
Okay.
So that was good. Had my whole festivities of going to the dinner and then to the bar, the Westerner, with my friends.
Right on.
And then on my actual birthday, I had a couple friends come over, and then my parents and sister for stir fry at my house. And then,
Birthday cake or?
Cupcakes, confetti cupcakes, the nostalgia. But yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
But I don't know, my brain has been mush lately because I quit nicotine cold turkey.
Really?
I quit all addiction.
Hey, good
so
for
now
you,
I'm
man.
like, it's weird.
Okay.
I feel the cravings.
I can only imagine because I've never been addicted to like nicotine or anything like that. So, dude, good for you.
I've chewed a lot of gum and I can't stay asleep. I've only done it for the past 2 days, but each night I haven't been able to fall asleep longer than 2 hours.
Ooh. Well,
which is disgusting if you think about it. I'm up every 2 hours like,
that is really gross.
tossing and turning.
But hey, what they say is it gets worse before it gets better.
That's true. That's true.
If you're feeling it now, it'll start getting up and getting easier. But
well, hopefully.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What's new?
Just planning the trip.
Yeah, because what day do you officially leave?
This upcoming Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't feel real. I keep thinking about it and how I'm really excited to go.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't feel like it's actually happening yet. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to Australia. Oh, I got to pack my crap. But the excitement that I get from doing something like this just hasn't hit me yet.
Okay, it probably won't hit you until, I don't think it will hit you even when you're at the airport. I think it will hit you once you're in Australia.
Possibly. I was saying to myself, it'll probably hit me Saturday, like night, when I'm like, okay, I got to go to bed, but I got to make sure I go to bed at a reasonable time because I got to get up, make sure I have all my stuff, head to my dad's, and drop my car off because our cars are getting detailed while we're gone, and then Liz is taking us, so I'm just like, I feel like that'll hit me where I'm like, oh, we got to hurry and this and stuff, and I'm bringing a suitcase to the airport for the first time in my life.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think it might hit you Saturday then.
So I've just been thinking a lot about that and preparing that and doing what I can to make sure we have stuff while I'm gone for the podcast as well. But other than that, no, I've just been on top of working out, reading. No, that's been so rough.
Reading, no.
Reading has been so rough.
Reading's hard.
The 1 chapter a day thing, I'm like, that's fine. But like this entire week, for the most part, I just have not been in it to do anything productive. I've been so lazy. Like yesterday, I was home for 2 hours before I'm like, I should probably go run. So I ran and I'm like, I'm feeling good. I started lifting some weights. Halfway through, I'm like, no, I'm done. And then I went home and guess what I did? I made a bowl of popcorn, sat on the couch for like an hour and a half, and I was like, oh, this sucks, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully we get into more of a productive mindset. But I'm going on vacation, so I don't really need to be that productive.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's really all that's happening.
No, I feel that. These past 2 days of quitting nicotine, my body is like going through like its own turmoil. Like my mind is so tired. Like it does not know what, because I've done nicotine for the past 12 years.
Yeah, so dang.
So like, and I cut cold turkey. And so like, I don't know, my body is like, oh, what is happening?
Yeah, it's tripping out, man.
Like I'm like, my eyes are like tired and watery like throughout the whole day. Like I don't, like my whole brain's weird. Because then I realized, no, I actually did. Never mind.
Well, what made you want to quit?
Because my dad's addicted to nicotine and he's 56 or so. And so then I don't want to be 56 still addicted to the nicotine.
That's fair.
So I want to prove like, oh, I can cut it out.
Good for you. It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But I believe in you. I believe you could do it.
It sucks.
I have no like comparison to what you would be feeling based off of it, just because, again, my body has never been to the point where I've done something so long where it's like, what are you doing? Like, you almost feel like you need it to survive, but you don't.
Yeah.
Just because it's been so reliant on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I have no idea, but good for you, man.
Yeah.
Good for you. Keep chewing that gum. But so the topic today kind of goes off with the fact that he just had a birthday. I decided that we should talk about things that turned 27 in the year 2026.
Okay.
From things to movies, TV shows,
just everything, odds and ends.
music, yeah.
Okay.
So on the first of this list, I kind of want to talk about some movies that were released in 1999 that turned 27 today. And by the looks of this list, you've probably seen a lot of them. So The Matrix turns 27.
Okay.
Fight Club turns 27.
Okay. That one's actually a wild movie, yeah.
I didn't like it.
Why?
It is so trippy and dark and like, it's so weird.
Because in all reality, he's the one
He's
person.
Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird.
Like how in his mind he's thinking it's someone else, but it's actually him.
But it's him, so I can only imagine, it's like, if it was real life, just seeing this person talk to themselves and be like,
Oh, yeah.
The Sixth Sense.
Okay. I haven't seen that one in forever.
Yeah, I think the most recent one I've seen is The Matrix.
Okay.
American Pie. I've never seen it, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Toy Story 2.
Okay.
That's crazy.
How old's the first one?
I think it's 96. Let's see. When was Toy Story released? 1995.
That's wild. 95.
Yeah. Growing up, I didn't think that it was that old. I was like, it probably came out.
That is
when I
actually
was a
crazy
kid, but
that it's that old. That's wild.
What, 31?
Yeah.
Or will be 31 this year? That's crazy.
Yeah, will be 31. No? Yeah.
Yeah. 95 to 05.
Yeah.
05 to 15, 25. Wait. I didn't count it right.
Yeah, 31.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was looking at 3 and I'm like, 15?
Like
I'm doing 10 per finger, not 5. That's crazy. Have you seen The Green Mile?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Notting Hill.
I haven't seen that.
It's a rom-com. It's so good.
With who?
With Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts. She's a movie star and he's a bookstore owner. And she comes to film a movie in Britain.
Okay.
And they meet up, and then they have this thing where they kind of fall in love, and then their different lives kind of tear them apart, and then in the end they get together. It's super cute.
How do they get back? Is it the one with the phone number? No, not lying.
Here, I'll show you a picture. If you guys haven't seen Notting Hill, I recommend it. It's really cute.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. No.
Yeah, so she's a movie star, and she kind of likes it because the privacy, and then she gets pulled back in her world, and well, she has a boyfriend and whatnot, and then it kind of bounces off from her coming back to him and him being like, you know what, you really hurt me, to being like, oh, but I kind of really do still like you, and she's like, me.
Okay.
But then in the end, yeah.
Okay.
It's cute. So, I've never, Big Daddy?
I don't know what Big Daddy is.
I'm afraid of Googling that. That's just not. Never heard of Office Space.
I haven't heard of that.
Never heard of Eyes Wide Shut.
Nope.
The Blair Witch Project I've heard of, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me.
The spy who
What?
Have you seen Austin Powers?
I've seen the first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Tarzan, the animated Tarzan.
That's wild.
And Galaxy Quest. Have you seen that?
I don't even know what Galaxy Quest is.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't know either. Let's see.
What the hell
I do know what it is. I've just never seen it.
I've never seen it.
I think it's almost like Spaceballs, where it's like making fun of the whole Star Trek, Star Wars type thing.
Okay. Yeah, I've never even heard of that.
But okay, well, apparently that's all the movies that turned 27 this year.
That's wild. I've actually seen Fight Club. I think I watched it last month, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've only seen Fight Club once, and it's because I'm
really.
I want to. First of all, we don't release enough authentic and good movies nowadays that I want to watch them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's watch movies that I have never seen that are on like the top 100 movie list. Whatever.
Okay.
So Fight Club, I think was on it, or it was just one of the movies that came up. But I watched it for the first time, and it was just like...
What's the number one rule?
Nobody talks about Fight Club.
Yeah.
You don't talk about Fight Club. Dang, so... All right, then there's another list. Oh, not too many, but TV shows that debuted in 1999. We have SpongeBob.
That's crazy. That's 27 years old. I feel like it's way older.
I also feel like it's older than 99. Family Guy debuted in 99.
Okay.
Futurama. Law and Order SVU, so I don't know what that means, but clearly it's a spin-off thing of the original Law and Order. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I thought that was way older.
I thought that was older. The next one, best...
Ed, Edd n Eddy?
Yes, best cartoon on the freaking planet.
It is so good. All those...
Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Network?
Yeah.
All those old Cartoon Network ones, like...
Back in the day, they used to be
Teen Titans
banging.
Was really good.
All of Cartoon Network was banging.
Yeah, now they got weird shows. And Rocket Power, which I have no idea what that is.
Neither do I.
We'll move on to the next list of video games. And I think I've heard of most of these. We got Pokemon Gold and Silver, Japanese release. So the first one.
That's crazy.
Game Boy. Super Smash Bros. On N64.
Nintendo 64 is an old freaking console. That's wild.
I don't get what the purpose was behind the weird three.
How it had
it's got like buttons here and then the stick here. So I'm like, how are you supposed to use it all?
Well, in all reality, no one actually. Correct me if I'm wrong if anyone's listening, but like you don't use the left side. You use the middle
D-pad,
and the right.
Because it's got all the buttons.
And then you use the little thing, right?
Joystick in the center
so your hand's like here, so you don't even use this.
But it's like what? Yeah, it's like what was the point of that?
I actually don't even know.
I don't know. Very unique.
It looked funky as well.
Yeah, my childhood dentist growing up had a Nintendo 64.
Really?
So we'd go and we'd play Super Mario 64. That's really the only game I remember playing on it.
Okay.
Which is pretty fun because when it released on Switch, I got it because it was a bundle of like Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy all in a bundle. And I got it just for Super Mario 64.
Okay.
Just because of nostalgia. I'm terrible at that game. But I got it for why not.
No, yeah, that's fair.
We got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Okay.
GTA 2.
Which is wild because they're on Grand Theft Auto 5. They're about to release
the
6th.
Sixth. But
2027 though, probably.
Yeah.
They keep pushing
it's crazy because between Grand Theft Auto 1 and 5, it's been like 16, 17 years. And between Grand Theft Auto 5 and now, it's been over it's 11 years.
Yeah.
Because they had like GTA 3, GTA 4, then there was like San Andreas, there was like Tony's Story or something like that, GTA 5. And I think there were some other ones in between, but I'm like, they released so many GTAs and it took them 10 years to make it. This game better be amazing.
Oh, I think it is because the amount of like money or time that they put into it, 11 years. 11 years to like release the next one, like that's everyone waiting.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting it.
Oh, I guarantee it's probably like an $80 game
or
$100 game.
I'm willing to pay for it for the experience because I think it'll be great. I love my favorite games are the ones that have open world character creation.
Okay.
Because it's one of those things of like a lot of people read books and imagine themselves in the book as the character. I create characters as if like I'm in the game. So like if I do Skyrim, I'm going to create a character that I feel like more or less will resemble me because I'm going through the game as me. Yeah. Rather than like, oh, I'm just this dude. I like to associate as like I'm going through this game as me. Like I'm making these decisions as if it were me in that position. So it's kind of fun to like, oh, I'm the Dragonborn, or I'm playing a farming game and I'm a little farmer boy.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I like to disassociate from reality.
No, that's fair. I don't know. In Skyrim, like, if I was playing Skyrim, I'd make the decisions as I'm playing. I'd be like, oh, that one's obviously better. I'm going to choose that one. Not like I'm like...
Yeah, but it's also one of those things of like, I want to make sure I got a good relationship with this one dude, with this blacksmith. Because for me, I'm like, I want to be his friend, blah, so that we can like work together and I could build new crap. But it almost is like I'm making the decisions as if
As if you were in the store
rather than it being like, this is the most logical one. But
like,
it's just
if the game said, like, oh, are you going to pickpocket this person or pickpocket this person? You're like, well, that guy's my armor smith. I'm going to get this other guy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this one person's better. I don't really have, like, in the beginning of the Elder Scrolls V or whatever that they released, I think it's one of the most recent ones.
Yeah, to where it was, like, online.
In the beginning, you have the choice of following a guy you were basically bound up with to get executed, or one of the Imperial soldiers, so like a Red Guard dude or an Imperial soldier, and you follow him, and it determines, like, if you go in, you have to kill the other guy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, screw the guard. I was gonna be killed, and I don't know why, but I was gonna be killed. I'm following this dude that I was
a prisoner with,
because then he ends up being in the next town you go to. So I'm like, he was with me, he gets me, we're friends. Screw that dude. I'm gonna kill him and take his stuff.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know. The reasoning's different, but
no, that's fair.
A few more games. Let's see. I don't know. I'll just say the ones that we know. Donkey Kong 64, Final Fantasy. I don't know how to read Roman numerals. 7, and then Age of Empires 2.
Okay.
Wow. Dang. All right, we'll just skim through some of these just because I feel like it's taken a long time to go through each of them. But
no, that's fair.
We got, let's see, the Slim Shady LP by Eminem.
Okay.
Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Great band,
yeah. We got, I think, Millennium's the album by the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
I think No Strings Attached is also an album by NSYNC. And then I think Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
That's an old one. That's crazy. That is 27 this year. That's wild. 27 years ago. Hit Me Baby One More Time.
I remember listening to that in like the grocery stores when we grew up.
Yeah, that's wild.
Dang, dude. All right, let's see. Some tech and internet
and some Blink 182.
You know Enema of the State?
No, I don't know that song, but I know Blink 182.
I know TLC, but I don't know what fan mail is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, some tech and internet milestones. Wi-Fi began rolling out publicly.
Wow.
So Wi-Fi was created.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. I thought Wi-Fi was not. I thought Wi-Fi was newer than that.
No.
Because I never remember having Wi-Fi. Because like.
You never remember, or you always remember?
I don't remember having Wi-Fi that early, like throughout my life. Because all computers we had were connected to LAN, which is to your house.
Yeah.
So that's not Wi-Fi, that's just internet.
Yeah, but it has...
Wi-Fi is something you connect wirelessly to. I don't remember having wireless stuff up until maybe 2008.
No, because the Xbox... When did you have your Xbox?
360, I had it in like 2011, 2012. And then we had the Wii in 2008, but it came out in 2006. So we connected the Wii then, but that's as far back as I can remember having like Wi-Fi, not like an Ethernet plug-in to your house. Because I never had a phone that young. I never had like an iPad, a tablet.
Yeah.
Even handheld consoles, like the DS I got later, but I got it after we had the Wii. And anything before that, I remember like...
Yeah, I don't know,
I don't know. It's
I can't remember when Wi-Fi like was a staple and came to the house. Because the earliest I can remember is like the Wii or Xbox 360.
Yeah, and that's way later than...
Well, that's true.
I don't know. So that's mind-boggling. Don't know that.
Actually.
BlackBerry released its first device. I thought BlackBerry was older than that.
I thought BlackBerry was way older as well.
PayPal was founded.
That's wild.
That is crazy.
Because now that's like everywhere.
That was huge, and now it's being like, I feel like there's a lot of other things like Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo's now taking over.
Just because I think PayPal is like a huge like security breach thing where people you use it at a certain time got screwed out of that.
I hate how some people use Apple Pay, PayPal, or Venmo, because now I have like balances in all three of these different accounts. I'm like, why can't everyone just use the same one?
Nobody I know uses PayPal, but Hannah uses Apple Pay because her Venmo doesn't work.
See, that annoys me.
For rent, I'm like, oh, whatever. I like Venmo.
I like Venmo. But some of my friends have Apple Pay, they don't use Venmo, and some people have Venmo and not. And so now I have money in both accounts, and I'm like, oh my god, this is annoying.
Money sitting everywhere. Blogger is launched.
Okay.
And then the term blog becomes popular. Which I think is about fair because...
Yeah, people Because back in the day, like before, like people would start streaming or recording themselves,
Yeah.
they would type blogs and like,
They'd write about themselves and people would
yeah,
just, oh my
and people would
gosh.
read all about their lives
Yeah.
or like what they'd do, and people were like tuned in instead of like watching a video, which is kind of wild.
That is wild. Is that light whiter than that
Yeah,
one?
that one's a little bright.
'Cause I'm looking at myself and I'm like, man, I'm looking pasty. I'm like, my shirt and my face look the same color right now. DVDs outsell VHS for the first time.
Wow. VHS was a staple growing up, though.
Yeah, having those like tiny little TVs that you just
And then you just
slide it in.
Then you slide it in, and then all of a sudden you got the one obnoxious part. You have to
You have
rewind
to sit there and rewind the entire tape.
until it gets back to the beginning, then hit play to watch it.
I remember having sleepovers at your house and we'd watch a bunch of things on VHS because you had the massive
We had
TV that was like 4 feet deep with like those big
yeah.
TVs that grandma had.
It was-
and you'd put it in and you just sit there and we'd be like talking for 5 minutes as this thing is like,
Yeah, just rewinding.
yeah.
But literally, that TV, since it was so old and so massive, it was literally
It was
like
so
4
deep.
feet deep for like. I don't know why it was that deep and obnoxious.
I just think because I don't know. I think the technology wasn't advanced enough
the
to make that big of a
technology, yeah.
screen without it having so much components.
Which
in
is
it.
crazy because now, like,
But-
TVs nowadays are thinner than like.
It's like a notebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an iPad on your wall
It's crazy.
compared to what it used to be.
Oh my gosh. I think those TVs are one of the key things in my childhood. Plugging in the GameCube
I know, with the 3 prongs.
to that TV or like the Wii to that TV.
That is
and
true.
it's just when you could hear it like you could hear the entire TV and like the screen turn on.
That's true.
And then when
Yeah,
you turn it off, like the noise. Oh my gosh.
that
those
is
TVs
true.
are
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
All right. Pop culture trends.
Okay.
We got the Y2K panic because that happened in the 90s. They were afraid of 2000.
Really?
Apparently the whole thing is they're like, oh well, the computers are only programmed to 1999, so anything like when it hits January 1st of 2000, apparently all computers and like power grids and stuff will shut down and there'll be an uprising or whatever. So people were freaking out that the world was going to end just because they thought that a computer like date couldn't go past 99.
That's
And then
crazy.
2000 hit and nothing happened. And like people would sell all their stuff and live in bunkers and like would go ballistic just to realize that, oh, the world's not over.
That's wild.
And then they just crack on. Yeah, it's crazy.
And they crack on.
Low-rise jeans explode in popularity.
What is low rise?
I think it's
Like
just
instead
where,
of high rise for girls, it's low rise, so it's
yeah,
like
so it's a lot lower.
Okay,
so then
okay.
people when they
okay, like a swimsuit, high rise and low rise.
Yeah, because it's a midriff type thing. A lot of people like showing their tummies, and it's becoming more popular now because a lot of people like the style for the late 90s, early 2000s is coming back. And you can go. To
I know.
stores
If you
and
actually look
everywhere.
at the way you dress and the way I dress, drastic difference.
You think so?
Oh yeah, you dress like more in the new generation.
You don't dress old. You just dress like a hick.
That's the older
That's
generation.
unique.
No,
That's its own
literally,
type of
me and my
thing.
friends all dress like the old. Like
I wouldn't.
none
say,
of my friends have baggy pants. Your friends have the baggy pants.
Yeah, the only reason I have like sort of baggy pants is because I think it's like an autistic tendency, but I'm very particular with the way like things feel on me.
Okay.
So like if my pants are too tight, it's done. Like because my thing is like they'll be fine a certain way, and I've ripped a lot of pants because of working out. How I have to get bigger pants, but if they're too big, they just look weird because that's not the style that they are. So I have to get baggy pants because if I get ones that are supposed to fit normal, well, after a couple months, like they'll split at like pocket seams and like crotch seams and stuff just because they're just not meant for that. And then also if I sit down, if it's like too tight around, the jewels, I just can't do that either.
Okay.
But I'm also like very picky when it comes to my socks. You know how like the stitching on the front?
Yeah, on along the
I
toes.
can't have that touch like the tips of my toes. Like it almost is like if the socks have the stitching in the very front, I can't wear them. So like my Nike socks have them so the stitching's on the top.
Yeah. Only church socks have it like along the front.
Well, like I have some socks that roll forward, and then the stitching will get like pushed up against like my toenail.
Yes.
And it's like, it's so annoying.
And it's game over.
It's game over, dude. Or like
that was me growing up.
Yeah.
I think you have a little bit of autism because I think I do.
Yeah. Okay, tell me this. You got a t-shirt on. You're throwing a hoodie on. Do you just throw it on and that's it? Or do you put it on and then you adjust your shirt underneath it?
It depends, because sometimes I just wear a hoodie with no shirt. But most of the time, if I throw a hoodie on,
is a hoodie on top of a shirt.
Most of the time, it fixes itself. Like once I put the jacket on, my hoodie on, and I just do that, and it fixes.
That's wild. That's not me.
Why?
Well, it's because when I put it on, my sleeves are hiked up, so I got to reach under and pull my sleeves down to fit like flush.
For like short sleeves or long sleeves?
Short sleeves. Long sleeves are easy because you just hold this and you like pull it through.
Yeah, but short sleeves, why do they get bunched? Why do they?
Because when I pull it up, it will pinch and will pull, and it doesn't fit like smooth. So I got to pull it down so when it's smooth against the sweatshirt, but my skin as well, so it's not uncomfortable. But I also have to fix it so like the collar matches up, because then it'll bunch up, and like if I sit down, it hits my back weird, and I just can't.
I feel like my shirts just like fix itself like underneath my hoodie.
I think my clothes have a vendetta against me.
I think
I gotta like.
How tight are your hoodies?
They're not tight. They're baggy, but just because
if they're baggy, that makes no sense.
But a lot of my shirts are baggy too.
Well, that's probably why they're too baggy. Like mine are like more fitted to my body. So
I gotta make sure everything is in line with everything else. Alrighty. So the next one I think we should bring back, frosted tips.
That's disgusting.
You wouldn't frost your tips?
I wouldn't frost my tips. No, not for you or with you.
Not for me.
Not for you, not with you, not for no one.
All right. If this video gets 100 likes,
no,
we'll do temporary hair dye and frost our tips.
If Ana de Armas comments below.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if she comments below, we'll frost our tips with permanent dye.
She's a baddie.
Oh, I would do anything for her.
Yeah, literally.
If she told me to bark, I'd get on all fours and bark. And there's
I'd be like, where's the leash?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. CD binders in cars. I actually want to do that. I want to bring that back.
I don't think my family ever had CDs and binders in cars. I think we just listened to the radio growing up.
No, my mom did.
Really?
We'd have like the big black thing, like the big back.
Big black?
The big black binder full of just CDs. So it's like, oh, what do you want to listen to? But in the minivan, we also had a TV, like a little pop-down TV.
Yeah.
So we had movies in there as well.
See, that's but your family was so obnoxious when it came to the radio or like songs.
It's because we all knew every song on the radio, but we also all liked completely different music. So it's like, I want to play my song. No, I want to play mine. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
But literally, you guys were all anal about the second the song came on or whatever.
Everybody shuts up.
No, everyone's screaming the lyrics.
Oh.
No one just listens to the song.
Talking.
Yeah.
You have to halt a conversation because people, if I'm requesting a song and you are talking obnoxiously loud over my song, words will be exchanged and they won't be nice. But, yeah. Dial-up internet tones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of these. Oh, Tamagotchis. Cool.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Random fun things. People born turn 27.
Well,
the phrase new millennium was everywhere.
Okay.
MTV still primarily played music videos. So that's not how it is. Which reminds me, MTV shut down.
Really?
I think they decided to shut down at the end of last year, so the 31st of December.
That's crazy.
So yeah, MTV no longer is there. And I saw this video where they were like playing 90s hits on MTV, and they were playing, and when the song ended, it went to like a standby thing, and it was just like MTV is no longer available or something like that.
That's wild.
Crazy. You could survive without a cell phone. Yep. Parents printed MapQuest directions.
Yeah, I remember that.
To get anywhere.
Yeah, you'd print directions, then you'd leave the house, and then you'd follow the directions and then hope to get wherever you're going.
6 pages of directions.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you take a left here, or they'll get one page where it'll almost kind of be like, here's where we are, here's where they are, and they'll outline it, and then they'll write direction for direction.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this says left, take a right.
Or my parents would have that big ass map.
Yes,
That you can get like what road are we on? We're on something straight.
Quickly find it. All right,
Find it.
We'll take a left up here.
Yeah,
I remember that.
That's
always in the
crazy.
glove box.
Yeah, to where it was like the big fold out map, then you're in the shotgun seat, like where the frick are we?
Yeah, and it's just all so massive, just taking over the entire thing. So you can't even see out of like.
This side of the car, because you're driving. You're like, oh, we're passing this street. Where are we?
Yeah.
Do I need to get off this exit? Where are we?
Hurry, tell me. Okay, I'll get off on the next one, but you got to tell me where to go from there because we totally missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do things like that, especially with Liz, like have little dates of find somewhere new that we've never been, and either based off of what like the address is, figure out how to get there, or do that where we go online, just print off the directions and just do like an almost no modern technology kind of date.
Like a retro day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we try to like survive how you probably should be able to survive. Everyone relies too much on Google Maps.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have no sense of direction.
No,
like when the sun goes down, I have no idea where's north or south. I'm not even kidding you. I get so lost because things look so different at night to me.
You can still see the mountains at night.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you can.
Not where I live with all the city lights. I can't see crap.
What are you talking
And especially
about?
like right down the road by the gym, there's a Nickelcade. I was exiting the Nickelcade one night and was so turned around. I was like, Liz, okay, where do I go to get home? And she's like, you take a right. And once I took a right and got to a point where I recognized things by the apartment, I was like, oh, I feel so stupid. But during the day, I know where I am.
That's crazy.
I get so turned around.
The moon rises in the east.
Yeah, but if there's no moon in the sky, how the freak do you know what's going on? Or
How is there nothing in the sky?
New moon
New moon
is nothing.
Yeah, but
And what if there's clouds?
so you're telling me even when it's dark you can't see the freaking mountains?
No.
You can't see a silhouette of the mountains?
No.
It's not pitch black. It's not complete
Do you not know what light pollution is? It makes it hard to see crap. So if I'm pulling out and I look around and I'm like, I can't see anything.
Yeah, but don't you have that inner monologue of like, oh, well, this building's facing east or west. When I come out, I'm facing the opposite way.
No.
What?
Because I don't pay much attention where I'm going anyways. So when I get out, I'm like, where am I? And it happens everywhere.
You thinking right here, the gym you go to, which way does it face? Thinking in your head.
It faces west.
So if you were to come out there in the middle of the night, you would know where you're at.
But when I'm coming out and I'm trying to figure out where do I go, I'm not thinking, all right, so if I think back to the gym during the day, what direction is it facing? I'm just like, I'm so lost.
Okay, well,
Help me.
I think that's where we're different. I have like an internal compass, I guess.
I don't. I think that's what's really bad is I check out, especially if I'm not driving.
Oh, you just clock out.
I don't remember, especially if it's like I'm driving with Liz and we're driving somewhere. I don't remember any of the journey there in terms of like what we've passed. And she'd be like, oh, do I take this exit? I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember passing this exit. I don't remember passing half this crap I'm looking out the window and seeing.
That's wild. Literally, if I'm driving or if someone else is driving, I have like an internal map and compass to where I just have to be somewhere once and I can immediately take us back there again.
That's Liz. I got to be there like 14 times. And I got to try and do it like the next 7 without maps.
Like most of the time, I only like maps to know the time, the ETA I'm going to get there. Because I don't use it. Like I know how to get there. I use it as the ETA.
I use that only for work. Just because there's 2 ways I can get to work on I-15 or I-215. And I usually do it because people don't know how to drive. And if I leave at a certain time and there's accidents, it could boost my like thing from a 22-minute drive to almost 30 minutes. So I do it just to be like, okay, if there's an accident on I-15, take me the way that there's no accident. So I'm not getting screwed. But other than that for time, I have to use it for everything else.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know streets. I don't know.
From your house to grandma's house?
That I know because I drive it repetitively.
I know.
that one thing is like, if I look in my mind's eye, I only see that route. I don't see anything around it. So like I have no, like I'm just Yeah, unless I've been there multiple times, I have no idea where to go.
So like me thinking out loud, when you close your eyes and you're thinking about directions,
Okay.
like do you like see the whole map or like see the route, or do you see like if you drove there before, like what do you see when you like
I see landmarks.
from like if I say from your house to grandma's house, what do you see like in your mind?
Okay, so what I see in my mind is I see me exiting the complex, and because it's on 90th, I just drive straight down, and then I only take a left because I see Redwood Road.
Okay, so you like when you close your mind, you think of like the whole step. Like you don't like close your mind and see the like a zoomed out picture of
No.
like the whole map.
I'm just like, if I go this, I go straight because I know what comes up. I know I'll pass the freeway. I know I'll get to a dip at the bottom of this area. Then I'll know I'll pass like that little shopping area right in front of Redwood. Then I'll take a left when I see the road, and I just go far left. And then I'm like, okay, I know I'll see like a South Jordan, city sign. And then I'm like, okay, there's one that looks like Grandma's Road, but it ain't because hers is right after. And then I'll take a right there.
Okay.
So usually it's like, what stands out the most of like, okay, so there's, Jimmy John's or whatever off to the right, and I'll take a left when I'm at that light.
Okay.
Like I'll remember landmarks if I'm driving that way. So like to my friend's house, I would always know where to go because there's like a Italian cuisine place. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I just have to drive right past that. Takes me up into a neighborhood. Then I, take a right next to this park, and then I'm right at their house.
Okay.
But I can't be like, on 34th and 72nd Street and, Clintwood Avenue. I'm like, I don't know.
See, I think that's different because like if I think about your house to grandma's, I see the whole like it's like if I were to close my eyes, I see the whole map of like find my friends. You're usually always at your apartment, and then I can see grandma's, and I can I see the bigger picture of like, whoop, whoop. And then if I think about deeper of like directions, then I know it's like, oh, you go out of your little thing, you turn on that right only street, then you follow that all the way down or whatnot, and then you pass all these different streets.
When you say that, I can see that. Obviously, I can see it, but yeah, my train of thought is, what is the first step to get there? Because everything else is just like, check, I passed this. Check, I passed that. check. I arrived. Cool. I'm not like, alrighty, I can see the entire map in front of me, and the first direction would have to be this.
Okay.
It's just like, and when I get there, then the map's created, and then it disappears when I have to leave.
Okay.
I don't know. It's something I need to work on.
No, I don't know.
I need to be more directionally aware. Because I'm not.
Well, I know like a lot of people are different, but some people have mine. I don't look at exit 107 south, 103 north, or like 5th south, blah, blah, blah. I don't look at that. I look at the exit 307, 317.
Yeah, that's what I look at too.
Like,
because I don't know.
My work's to exit 295. And so I know exactly where that's it in my mind anywhere. Like if someone's like, oh, what exit is it? I'm like, 295. Like,
yeah.
And they're like, no, the south. I'm like, I don't freaking know. Like,
exit 295, dude. You can find it out yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's technically like 104th. No, yeah, 104th.
Because my exit to get off of I-15 to get onto 205 is exit 305. So if you're taking I-15 north,
because you go this way and then you come down.
B and C exits, yeah. And I'll take 305 AB and I'll follow it left onto 205, and I take 205 straight.
Headed up to.
Yeah, and then when I drive down 205, I hit Bangor, like the exit for Bangor, and I take that exit, go, and I take a little back road.
Okay. Which is so wild. Yeah. How everyone knows the street or like
the
directions
exits.
Different.
Yeah. It really is weird.
Because, like, I don't know, my exit's 317, but technically it's like, oh, that's 4th north or 5th south, whichever exit, 317 or 318 or what.
Mine's for your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's 294 for 90th. But I think that's the easiest to remember just because it's like, if everything's on 90th, then I remember it. But like,
but I don't know, I can't, because, I don't know, whenever you're driving, it's like, oh, what exit do I need to take? Oh, 295. Okay, now I know.
Yeah, I think I look more at that.
Because, like, if you're going to a different city, those one on 4th South means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because
like,
you don't know
295,
anything.
if I'm on
Exit 56.
400 and I need to go to 295, I'm like, oh, I have at least over 100 miles. Okay, so I don't got to worry about getting off at an exit. I've got 100 miles to go.
Okay, if you, let's say you're going somewhere new, you have someone in the car with you navigating for you, do you like for them to be like, okay, just so you know, in the next 5 miles you'll be taking exit 294, and then you'll want to make sure you're in the right lane? Or is it more of like, okay, on the right up here's your exit, they come off, and it's just like, as you're going off, you're like, okay, and then you'll just be taking a left? Is it more of like, do you like things said in advance, or do you like things just being said in the moment?
For as long as, like, the exit, you would tell me that, like, 3 hours in advance of, like, oh, you take exit 202. I'd be like, all right, I don't got to worry about anything. But then as I'm getting off the exit, like, merging over, I'd be like, okay, am I going left or right? Or, actually, I don't really like people telling me the directions. I like looking. So I like having my phone with the directions, or, like, my car showing the directions of which way to go.
That's fair.
Because then I can, like, pay attention and, like, oh, I'm going right after this, or I'm going left. I don't have to wait for someone else.
I get too anxious in traffic, so I can't do that. I like when people tell me in advance. So if it's like, yeah, in 5 miles we're taking exit 303 or whatever, I'm like, perfect. And then as we get closer, then they'll be like, make sure you're staying in the far right lane, because I don't want to be in the left lane and then try to, like, have to merge over last minute. Like, you'll be in the far right lane because then in like a mile you're returning right. And I'll be like, oh, perfect. So then I'm, like, aware of where I need to be there. Because if I'm in the left lane and I got to try to merge over and nobody's letting me over, I'm like, now I'm stressed and screw this. I don't want to drive.
Oh, I'm stressed.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
So, but that's really all I got for things that turn 27 in the year 2026. So.
That works.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you are watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. And for the whole wedgie thing, you'll see that when I get back from Australia. We're gonna leave it.
We got the likes.
So there, but yes, we hit 25 likes.
We got the likes.
So thank you guys so much for that.
And if you're watching on or listening on one of our podcasts, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a comment, be involved. We enjoy it, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Much love.
Peace.